It's right there. You need to go.
Oh no, yeah. If you want to sign up, you gotta go outside.
Put your name.
Stand in the rain. I don't care if you've never done it before. I don't care if like you're a sleeper cell. You straight up open for like Taylor Tomlinson on the weekend. You know, just come on, do it. First time, last time, possibly first time, virgin. Okay, well you don't have to tell anybody that. Okay. All right. What are you eating, a banana peel? What's going on here?
I learned it from you.
All right. Okay.
It was
right.
that one band.
Okay, because I'm a daddy. This is how it's going to come down to. Okay, I learned it from you. Just go sign up, everyone. I encourage you, whether you've never done this before. I encourage you, even if your art form is not comedy, come out here, make an ass of yourself. Tell me about your favorite Beatles albums in alphabetical order. The show's not going to continue until you put it. I don't know, you better give the people what they want. Here. Family, you're from Somerville? You're from Somerville? So you fuck, did you ever fuck with the Stone Pony?
I had been with the Stone Pony, but only when I went back. I left when I was 5.
This is an amazing world. We're in Oahu, it's raining outside, and you got two people from Jersey fucking talking Jersey? This fucking psychs me up. And you know why? Because the next person coming up is not even from New Jersey. He's right over across the state line in fucking Philly. But I'm not going to hold it against him. However, I'm just going to say this to you right now. It's called Taylor Ham. It's Taylor Ham. You're the only person who gets it.
I remember Taylor Ham.
Okay, good. Everyone else is here like, what was he talking about? Spam, but like New Jersey. It's like Spam, but wait, it's dirtier. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think they have to keep people from stealing it, though.
Oh,
That's
so
a few
delicious. All right, but, you know, I digress. Is the next comedian ready, or is he still talking shit? Is the next comedian ready, or is he still talking shit? Yeah! Okay, good. I gotta make sure people are paying attention. No, oh God, yeah. Give it up for Cameron Esposito. No, let's say no. You look like a Cameron, sure. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for a man who's been all around the country, Mr. North Philly Ray!
Thank you. How's everybody doing? Hey. I didn't plan on doing any comedy tonight. I was just walking by. The guy saw my jacket. He was like, "Thanks for your service. Hey man, you want to tell some jokes?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah." I said, how much time do I get? He said, "Hey, you get like 10 minutes." I said, "I only need like 7, okay?" But I'm gonna roll with it. So true story. Last night, you know, I wasn't feeling too well, so I went to a little ABC store. But let me tell you my backstory real quick. I'm from, like I said, my name is Jeff North Philly. I'm from Philadelphia, prior military. I'm here for 3 weeks. I leave next Saturday. I'm a comic out of Richmond, Virginia. I come here maybe once a year. But whenever I can hit an open mic, these guys show me much love, so I appreciate it. But with that being said, I'll be here hosting next Friday, so hopefully I'll see you guys again. So I'll be here Friday. So all right, I'm done with the public announcements. Okay, so what I was going to put out was, last night I wasn't feeling too well. So I said, I'm going to go to ABC store, you know, give me something, because my stomach was all messed up and everything. And I took some stuff, you know, like to cleanse my system and, you know, to make me feel better. And I felt better. This morning I felt 100%. But, you know, later on this afternoon, I'm going to be honest, man. I know I'm not trying to be nasty or anything like that, but I gambled on the fart and I lost, okay? I hate to say it, I lost. Look, thank God I was in the hotel room, you know what I mean? And it was embarrassing. I was embarrassed for myself because I didn't even plan on doing laundry till tomorrow, so I didn't wind up doing laundry today, to make a long story short, okay? And, I mean, I tried everything to prevent it, but hey, man, once that stuff comes down that Hershey Highway, man, you can't stop it, you know what I mean? Once it hits your butt cheeks, that's it. It's a fucking wrap, man. I couldn't do nothing. I'm sorry. I know you guys are eating everything, but it's a true story, and I just had to share it. I'm sorry. I apologize, but it's a true story, man. I was just like, damn, why me? Why today? But I was embarrassed for myself. What else? I was walking around in Waikiki. You know, I like to walk around, get my steps in. I keep my steps on my watch. And I was walking the other day, and I tripped over a damn pigeon. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, sorry about that, little buddy. But the thing about here is, I'm from Philly. You guys got white pigeons, okay? I've never seen white pigeons. I was amazed. I'm like, oh my God, they got white pigeons. But in Philly, New York, LA, they got black, they're gray. You know, they might have a little green in the tail, but they're not white. They're like albinos here, you know what I mean? But these pigeons are like straight gangster. They don't even fucking move, man, when you're walking towards them. So I'm looking at them like, okay, they're gonna move. No, they're not gonna move. They're gonna move. No, they're not gonna move. No, they did not move. So I'm like, these pigeons are straight gangster, you know what I mean? At least in New York City, I should have known when those pigeons didn't move, because I've been here for what, 2 weeks now? I have not seen that one pigeon coop since I've been here. At least in New York City, right? You see the high-rise buildings. You'll see the movies. You see the high-rise buildings, right? And you'll see they'll have the pigeons in the pigeon coop. They can tie a note to the pigeon's foot and say, hey, look here, little buddy. I need you to take this note to Brooklyn or to Long Island. And the pigeon, what? He'll take the note there, and he'll fly right back to the pigeon coop, right? Same thing if you go to LA. What do the pigeons do in LA? They'll let you know when the police are coming. I know you guys have seen Training Day, right? And then they let you know, they see the pigeons flying, and then the guys know, the drug dealers, they know that, hey, the cops are coming, you know, 5-0 or whatever, you know what I mean? They know that. But these white pigeons here, no. They don't even fucking move, man. I'm walking towards them, so you know what I did? I did what any average black guy would do. I crossed the fucking street. Because I'm like, I don't need those type of problems in my life, okay? So I figured it out. White pigeon, white privilege. You know what I'm saying? I got white privilege. I'm sorry to say it. White pigeon, white privilege. You know what I mean? Hey, it's just the way it is. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Because I knew I wasn't going to get by, man. They set up a fucking gauntlet. You know what I mean? They were like, no. I was like, okay, I just want to get by. They looked at me like, nigga, go around. And I was like I said, that's the reason why I crossed the street, okay? But yeah, I'm amazed, man, with the white pigeons, man. That shit's crazy. What else? Oh yeah, like myself, I'm gonna be honest. I'm over the age of 50. So what I want to tell you now is, if you're over the age of 50 and you're doing TikTok videos, you need to have your ass beat, okay? I just want to let you know that right now, okay? If you ever see me in a TikTok video, remember my face, just immediately come up and beat my ass, okay? Okay, if you're like a member of AARP, you don't need TikTok, okay? If you're receiving Social Security on a monthly basis, you don't need TikTok, okay? If you're taking more than 3 prescribed medications on a daily basis, you don't need TikTok. If you ever got a senior citizen discount at Denny's or IHOP or anywhere here on the island, you don't need TikTok. Okay, I'm just letting you know. I'm just being honest, okay? What else? That fucking, what is it? That busted challenge. Oh my God, that's just driving me nuts. I don't even go on Facebook anymore, because every time I turn around, bust it. You know, I'm like, oh my God. It's like I'm having nightmares about that shit. I'm like, bust it. Then I'm sitting up in the middle of the night, like, oh, I think my ass getting big. Oh, I'm like, no. It's too much for me. I can't handle it, okay? So I'm thinking about having a busted challenge for guys over 50 like myself, okay? So basically, all you gotta do is send me a little clip or a little video, don't have to be long, of you holding a beer, okay? That's all you gotta do. You can take a little sip, and then you do the same thing. You drop it like it's hot. You're talking about bust it. By the time you get to the end of the video, you just rub your stomach, and all you gotta say is, I think my gut's getting big. Oh. And then you just gonna continue on. We're gonna make that shit go viral, okay? We're gonna make sure. I'm quite sure we can make that happen over here, all right? But it's been man, it's crazy, man. You guys, you got a whole lot of 7-Elevens over here, don't you? A whole lot of 7-Elevens. And there's 2 things you're gonna find outside 7-Eleven. One is, of course, pigeons, and a crazy person, okay? I don't know what it is. Everywhere I go, it's like, it's either a pigeon out there or a crazy person. But them people are not crazy. It's just that 7-Eleven is a good place to go where a lot of people come in and out, where you're going to get attention. You know what I mean? I'm used to it. But for the tourists, they're probably scared to death. They're like, hey, is that person going to attack me? What's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? But if you're not used to it, if you didn't grow up in the hood, you're probably going to be like, hey, I'm scared for my life. But nah, there's nothing wrong with the people here. I love coming to Hawaii. I love you guys. I appreciate you allowing me to come out here for a few minutes. My 7 minutes is almost up. And hey, thanks for listening to me. Appreciate it.
North Philly Ray! Bet you can't guess where he's from. That's right, the King of Prussia Mall. That's where he lives. King of Prussia Mall, surprisingly, in Pennsylvania. All right. All right, you guys ready to get racial? No, neither am I. Neither am I. That was a trap. That was a test. You all passed. However, this first character I'm going to introduce for you guys, and then I'll bring up your next comedian. This is an Italian trying to fit into a Mexican neighborhood. Again, this is an Italian trying to fit into a Mexican neighborhood. You ready? I'm going to direct this to you, sir. You should come over sometime. You know, my mom, she makes a really great guacamole. Okay, and if you love that one line, you're gonna love your next comedian. Give it up. He travels all around this one island. Give it up for Ian Shippen.
Thank you. I'm a little too high for this. Right now, we're doing a little too much outside. Before we get started, I wanted to read something important, if I could. That's okay. Friday, January 22nd, 2021. 3 months ago, I started an all-natural, gluten-free diet, quit drinking, and I've lost 40 pounds.
Woo! Nice job, man.
If anybody recognized those words, I found your journal. Come see me after the show. Yeah, I'll be outside smoking with everybody else and shit. All right, good stuff. I know, I've been partying a lot with the comics lately. I'm kind of high right now. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's kind of weird, It's like back when I was in my college days, right? My college days. Like, my dad doesn't like to give money to homeless people because he's afraid they're gonna spend it on drugs and alcohol. But he paid for my college, where all I did was drugs and alcohol. So, yeah, thank you. So we're gonna try and remember some shit right now as we plow through this. Yeah, I was over at somebody's house, and yeah, I get high still, and the only other bad thing that I do is like cigarettes. I still smoke cigarettes, and I party with comics, so they're like doing coke off of strippers, doing Molly and shit, just all this crap, and I bring out my cigarettes, and they're just like, whoa, you can't smoke here. This is a family home, sir. You can't smoke at this house. So I don't get that. Yeah, I don't drink anymore, guys. Any sober people in the house? No. I get high over drinking people, yeah. I was at the party, and this girl was like, I made Jello shots for everybody, but I know that you don't drink, so I made you a special one with no alcohol. I'm like, great, so you made me Jello? Thank you, Lily. Yeah, that was Lily. Oh, shit. Yeah. Any single people in the house? Yeah, I'm single too. It's kind of weird. Like, the only women that I seem to have success with are women from work, but they tell you not to do that, right? Because you're not supposed to shit where you eat. But where else are you going to find a pool of women that have passed a criminal background check, credit check, and mandatory drug testing? Like, I'm thinking of going to HR and being like, hey, can you test for STDs too? I don't want any diseases. I joined Tinder lately. You on Tinder, Lily? How come we haven't found each other yet? Yeah. I fell in love with Lily, guys. I fell in love with Lily, but the timings just never seemed right. Like, every time she had a boyfriend, I didn't have a girlfriend. But then every time she didn't have a boyfriend, I still didn't have a girlfriend. Where was I? I joined Tinder, guys. I joined Tinder, yeah. Do you know what all the white girls are into, Lily, on Tinder? Black Lives Matter. That's in every single white girl's top 5. You guys care more about Jesus Christ. That's her BLM sticker. She's a social justice warrior. Oh my gosh. I have no joke for this. I don't know. I think the problem that I have is like I have a hard time approaching women. Like I would just love to be able to come up to you and just be like, hey, you want to come back to my place and watch a movie or make a movie? I don't have that kind of confidence in me. I just have to be like, hey, Rin, does middle class security turn you on? Do medical benefits make you horny? Things like that. You guys use the same one on me every time. You're always just like, let's just be friends and shit. You know? I don't know. Like, I get friend zoned a lot, but I don't have a friend zone. Do you have a friend zone? Like, I could fuck anyone in this room right now, given the right circumstances. Anyone. I don't friend zone anyone, right? Right, Kenny? Do you friend zone people? I don't friend zone anyone. I'd fuck you given the right circumstances. Like,
That's why I friend zone you.
oh, shit. No. I used you for this example because, like, I don't know, Jack is kind of underage. I think you're still underage, right? You say you're 18, but you're underage, like. And I have this beard right now, and people have been telling me that when I have a beard, I look like a pedophile. But, like, when I shave, I look like the victim, so, yeah, this is a nice, fun. I'll end on this little story because it's happened last week. I hosted the Female Comics of Hawaii show, right? I'm one of the funniest female comics in Hawaii. I hosted the Female Comics of Hawaii show, and there was this dude in the back of the room, and he had like 12 condoms hanging out of his pocket. Like, I'm just thinking, how lucky do you think you're gonna get with the Female Comics of Hawaii? And granted, you just what are you pointing for?
I said
It was Kenny. Well, first of all, like, great, you know, you think you have such confidence in you, but like, me, like, if I carry a condom around, I carry around one. Like, on the off chance that somebody just sees me and is like, I have to have you right now. Right now. But for me to think that that's going to happen more than once in a 24-hour period, there's no end to that joke yet, but we'll bring up our host. Where is our host? This is the end to the joke. Max!
Not until Max is here.
Do your time!
I did my time.
No, you fucking didn't! You didn't do your fucking time!
That was a lot of
I'm high on heroin. You didn't even do 6 minutes. All right? Just like sex, man, you don't last long enough. Okay. Oh, listen, I know. Everyone's sad.
He's an animal.
Yes, I am. I'm peacocking right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm peacocking. I just want to be you. I didn't mean to say that out loud. Doing this stuff, but I'm wearing this. Bust it. Like I said, I'm unemployed, but you can still subscribe to my OnlyFans.
I'm an accountant.
Wherever accountants do accounting, yes. My OnlyFans is Hebrew Strawberry. You can look me up after the show. But all right, now it's starting to get X-rated. I can't. We have a young man. He's under. Yeah. So there's some sort of legality happening here. Either way, after witnessing me like this, I really want to read your college entrance essay. And that is a sincere thing. I'm giving you my email. You are emailing me. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the very notable, the Dave Chappelle of Hawaii, Mr. Jack Schwab.
Thank you, Max. That is one crazy ginger, am I right? Okay. Lower your expectations. And good to see we all made it out of quarantine. I did the quarantine beard challenge where you try to grow out a beard over 9 months, and this is the best I got. It's starting to get a little unruly, I'll tell you that much. Calm down, ladies. I'm in desperate need of a haircut as well. I'm just trying to go for the Kenny look over here. Sometimes it has to get worse before it gets better. And I was scrolling through a bookstore the other day, and saw a book on nature conservation. It's a giant book on nature conservation. I'm like, how many trees did that take? Come on, man. Hypocrisy. Okay, I ordered an Alexa off Wish.com, but it only gives me qualitative measurements. I'm like, Alexa, what's the weather outside? And she's like, it's hot, man, it's hot, I don't know. I'm like, Alexa, what time is it? It's getting late. That's all I can tell you. I don't know, man. I thought it was funny. None of that actually happened. And college is creeping up. The college in my family is non-negotiable, which is surprising because my parents are forcing me to go to college, but they're like, I'm not paying a dime. This one's on you. I'm like, what kind of one-sided pyramid scheme? I don't know what's going on here, you sorry prince. Man. Jokes. Man, I saw a Christopher Nolan movie. Anybody a fan of Christopher Nolan? He did Inception, among other things, Interstellar. Yeah, man, that movie was a waste of what felt like 8 hours. Jesus. It was like watching that rail get built. At first you're like, oh, this will be nice. And after a while you're like, when did they say this was going to end? At the end you're like, that's not worth it, man. This is not worth it. Oh, this sucks. Man, I feel like whoever said laughter is the best medicine has never used Vicks Vapor Rub. I mean, man, I feel like that's how Magic Johnson beat AIDS. He just Vicksed it up. That is a cure-all. That is a cure-all right there. Shout out to... How long have I been up here? Because this is all the material I got. I am always severely underprepared for these. Let's do some crowd work out here. Where are you from, sir? Nice to meet you. Okay. How about you, ma'am? All right, good. What do you do, sir?
California.
What are you doing?
Have you been listening to a single word I've said? My man did not understand the question at all. Oh, man. I didn't know what the... Oh, that's hilarious. Thank you. You just carried my whole act. Shout out to Jeff, man, all the way from North Philly. That man obviously does TikTok. Come on now. He was way too good at that bust down challenge or whatever you call it. He was practicing, we all know it. He's also in the Army. They really do take anyone, don't they? And more crowd work. Ma'am, where are you from? Cool. How you guys like that pizza? Good? You like the pizza? You like it a lot? Or just a little bit?
We used to come every Friday.
You used to come every Friday? Alright. I don't know what's going on. Is this what Mike Rayo feels like? On a daily basis? Jeez. Yeah, this man actually works at my alma mater, Moanalua High School. And, yeah. Let me think of something funny. I got nothing. He works at my high school, though. You guys know that much. Sir, what do you do for a living, sir? Back here with the glass. You have 2 glasses on. What's going on?
They're shady, man.
Yeah, 2 glasses and 3 wristbands. This man teleported from 2000. You have a lifeguard mask on, sir? Are you a lifeguard? Yeah, me too. Yeah, good to see another brother out here, another private brother. I wasn't trying to appropriate anything, sir. Sorry about that. And I'm a lifeguard, though. And I'm trained in like rescue, CPR, the whole shebang, but I really should have been trained in small talk, as you guys can see. I mean, I know what happens, I know what to do when somebody goes under, but when somebody asks me how my day's going, that's when it gets scary. Okay. Now we go back to some crowd work, yeah. Woo! You got a Truly over here? How's it taste?
Not as good as a mango.
Not as good as a mango? You know, Truly is like White Claw's ugly cousin. It's like, sure, it's part of the family, but, you know, we'll just keep that over there. We're going to talk about it. That's the poor man's White Claw right there. That's some one little high school teacher's White Claw right there. It's Truly.
Whoa, we're on the top.
Sir in the middle, what do you do here? What do you do, sir?
I'm in the army.
You're in the army?
Yeah.
They really do take anyone, don't they?
Come back.
How about you, sir? You're obviously unemployed, but I'll ask anyway.
You called it.
Oh, yeah, right on the money.
Unemployment.
Unemployed. How are those stimulus checks? They're all right? They're coming in hot? Those stimulus checks? Oh, I did have another joke. It's good I remembered. Man, so after the inauguration, all these COVID cases, they're plummeting. The COVID cases are falling right after the inaugurations. That can only mean one thing. God voted for Joe Biden. Which is funny because Kanye's whole selling point was how God called on him to lead the free world. And God's like, dude, I'm voting for Biden, man. Leave me out of this. Leave me out of this, Kanye. Jeez. That's one crazy dude. No offense, sir. Not pointing any fingers. Kim and Kanye are getting divorced. How about that? Kim and Kanye? Man. I don't know about that one. No joke here. You didn't hear about it, now you know. Ma'am, what do you do, ma'am? After school care, also unemployed then. What about you? What about you, miss? What is that? Forestry in Hawaii, what do you do? Just comb sand? We don't have any forestry, we got a beach. Oh yeah, right. I'm as bad at listening as this guy.
Full circle.
Forestry, huh? I'm asking for a friend, but are you into guys with uncombed hair and the terrible facial hair? Thought I'd put it out there. My buddy's outside. I got 1 minute, thank God. This sucks. I hate this as much as you guys. I gotta go back to wristband glasses over here. Where do you work? What beach you work at?
I work at a water park.
You work at a water park?
Yeah.
Oh, you. I thought you worked at a beach. I work at a pool, so I naturally hate the beach lifeguards. Those guys are like, they think they run this place. Come on now. But you work at a water park, so you're at the bottom of the lifeguard food chain.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Man, how you guys like that pizza? The pizza's already. Alright, you know what? That's my time. I'm getting out of here.
It did. This son of a bitch, he turned off the mic. Did he? Did he? I don't know what he did. These teenagers. Yeah, that's right. Take pictures. Go ahead. Post it on X Hamster. I don't care. Wait. Oh, you don't know the porn sites I watch. That's fine. Is it working? It's working. Good. Good. All right, now's a good time for breaking the action to announce some of my sponsorships. I have a few sponsorships for tonight. Tonight I'm sponsored by Hims.com. Hims.com. If you're bald, it's too late. I'm also sponsored tonight by Weed. You guys hear that? Sponsored by Weed. 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 I'm also sponsored tonight by Cocaine. He is also sponsored by Weed. But I'm sponsored tonight by Cocaine. Cocaine. Can we get some more? How's the technical stuff going? All right, good. All right, we're doing a... Shut the fuck. Okay. That's the cocaine talking. All right, everyone. We are doing comedy. Hey, guys, can you hear it out here now? Can you hear all the laughy laughs? Good, because we got someone coming up to the stage who keeps teasing me with alcohol, and yet has not given me a can. And this is called peer pressure. This is now an after-school special. Got anything for that, miss? Okay. This is a lot of misdirected anger directed towards you. I'm sure you're nice. I don't know you. You don't know me. For the sake of this bit. Anyway, this guy has no last name. He is at all. Does it matter? Does it matter to have a last name? Does it matter having an identity? No? All right. So then, the son of John Benet Ramsey. He lives again. Give it up for.
You can have this. It's fine. I don't need it.
Give it up for Jimmy. Hey, here comes Jimmy. Are you Jimmy? Thanks, Jimmy. There it is.
It's Black Cherry, everyone hates
Hell
it.
yeah. I don't give a shit.
That is very apparent by your outfit. So, felt very uncomfortable for like a lot of the seconds there. But, so for everyone outside and everyone inside, if you don't know, Karina does Aloha does a $6 buy-in. If you pay for a pizza for $6, you can pay for someone's meal. So if you would like to, now, later, in between my set, right now, because it will save me some time. If you have $6 to spare, definitely spend $6, get a pizza for someone on the streets. It definitely goes a long way. Like, no lie, I've done it a handful of times. If you're talking like a handful, like if you put it like this, and then like keep going like this. But, we don't measure in dick sizes here at King's Pizza. We're just all kings here. So, in all seriousness, if you have $6 to spare, go ahead and buy a slice of pizza for someone who can't afford it. And that's how I'm going to begin my set. And I'll end my set with, if you have $6 to spare, I would love to eat a piece of pizza from King's Pizza. I'm just kidding. But I needed a segue between a sip of my drink. But in all honesty, like, Karina has been a great friend of mine. I don't know, I have to go through my drunk notes. Karina, I'm sorry, like, I was like, I could go days and days and days about talking about how I love being here and how I've been here from day one. Well, day one since I've been here. At least, hold on. I'm not a professional comedian, because, okay, so the first time I came here, I talked about a lot of things you aren't supposed to talk about at a restaurant. So, in all professional arenas, I am going to respect the professional boundaries of the restaurant and me as an individual, because that's a legality I have to worry about myself. scroll up to the top. It's just for legality reasons. Apparently, gentlemen nowadays do not have to stick with their penis sizes. I did not know this. Like, there has been many nights that I was like, man, as a white guy who has been circumcised, I wish my dick was bigger and longer and stronger and like bound to get the friction on. They've got, it's like the whole, it's a song.
Yeah.
I did not need that reinforcement. However, there are a thing called penis pumps, and apparently there are multiple different types of penis pumps. You can either put it on your dick and then pump it, or you can like shave your dick and then put the pump on your dick and then like pump the water. Kenny,
Yes.
I am.
Jimmy.
I know you follow my blog. So, no, it's fine, it's fine. There are some hashtags involved. But yeah, so, I don't think I should continue with this. There's a very limited option when the audience leaves the room, but there's a whole thing about Chagurbate, there's Pornhub. So yeah, you don't have to stick with your penis size. Everyone says you might be gay because of previous and past experiences, and I'm like, no, my uncle's not involved in like current life. And then I have school buses in parentheses. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. There's 7 minutes of like this, so you're welcome. Literally, I'm just gonna stand here and tell you everything that's on my phone. So, so I do remember this. Oh, school bus experiences. There's like a plural version of it. So, I was on the school bus, and this guy was like always making fun of me, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what your problem is. Like, I'm just gonna get off the bus and I'm gonna walk home. But one day he was like, no, I'm gonna fucking fight you over this, I'm gonna that. And I'm like, it wasn't a Lizzo song. Like, he was not just like singing lyrics to me. But he always bragged about dudes coming over to his house. Oh, by the way, I'm gay. I don't know if y'all caught that. But yeah, we're gonna go with that. So, anyway, long story short, I'm gay. He kept making fun of me. We were on the bus, and I told the bus driver, I was like, oh, I'm not going to get off at the stop, so I need you to, like, drive around and come back up. And she was like, okay, cool. And she was, like, a super nice, super sweet bus driver. This is not comedy. This is just, like, therapy. I appreciate all of y'all listening, but, so I guess I'm going to scroll until I find not therapy. Nope, that joke was earlier. Also, has anyone done virtual reality porn? Because I've seen a lot of videos on TikTok, and it's a thing. I'm into it. So we're just gonna talk about that for like the last amount of until this. Gorgonzola, like no, he like. Yeah. So he's like a ginger daddy. Disappointment. You're not touching yourself yet. I can't keep going until you're touching yourself. Oh, it's fine. No, we're into it. No, we're all into it. We're all into it, but we're also disappointed. But you're drinking a Truly from my... So I'm extra into it. But like, can you chug it? I'll give you another one if you chug it. But like, if I give you another one while you chug it, will you chug it? Yeah. No, we're totally gonna do this. I'll even give you one of my favorite ones. Like, you have to, yeah, you have to, yeah, but you have to do the other one while you do that one. I'm not gonna do it. I mean, Do y'all want to say him to both? Y'all were supposed to cheer at that point. Alright, well, you've earned it. You've earned it. I think I earned myself like 2 minutes, but I don't want it. Like, what?
What?
It's your turn. We're waiting on you.
Oh, you're done.
No, I'm not done.
I'm not trying this shit. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh. You just disappointed all the 7 people in this room. No, it's fine. I'll talk about how this teak wood furniture, there's 3 stools that are made here locally in Honolulu, and that's like a Jordan Benet Ramsey like post, like please sir, don't let me be assaulted. I don't know Jordan Benet Ramsey, and I apologize for these. He literally has his truly dick sticking out of his shorts that y'all can't see, and this is my problem that I'm having to address. Eye contact is disappointing, I'll let y'all know. But no, in all seriousness, I really appreciate y'all listening to my bullshit and also supporting King's Pizza. And I'm gonna pass it on to this guy with the truly dick. Look, it's so big.
He knows if he touches, he owes me money. That's good.
It's not open.
I know. This is the problem with women's fashion. No pockets. All right, guys, give it up for Jimmy. Give it up for Jimmy, everyone.
I hate you so much.
We just met. Are you folks enjoying everything? I want to peer pressure you to stay. Don't feel pressured to stay, but please stay.
But we're coming back.
All right, no worries. I'm gonna kill some time until you are completely out of here. So forget about caterpillars and my war on them. Guys. All about butterflies. This is the Discovery Channel. So okay, good. We're ready to keep the show going. More seats have become available on the inside. I strongly invite the people who have a social life to take a break to give the next person coming up to the stage some attention. She produces a show on Tuesdays at the Beach House by Aloha Tower. If you perform tonight in front of her, she's already scouting you. She is the head of the Female Comics of Hawaii, and she is my favorite version of Miss Frizzle. Ladies and gentlemen, Ericka Schwarzkopf. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
I finally found a cure for my resting bitch face. It's worked pretty well. However, I've got some good news to share. I'm getting a Facebook vaccine. I'm getting a vaccine. A COVID vaccine. I'm getting a COVID-19 vaccine by Facebook Messenger. It's not a scam at all. It's not a scam. I'm a tall girl, and sometimes it sucks to be a tall girl. I buy some really cute mini dresses that come out of the dryer tops. There might be one person in this crowd who gets that. Yes, you short people, you have all dresses, no tops. The tall people have no tops, no dresses, all tops. Okay, I really messed up that joke, but you're still with me. You're still with me. You're laughing. I got a new pair of shoes that make me look like a German backpacker. What am I kidding? Whatever I wore would make me look like a German backpacker. My backpack's on my back. It might or might not have a sausage in it. Of course he had his sausage in it. Definitely. Alright, we're moving on. Millennial people in the crowd, make some noise, millennial people. Woo! Me trying to act all wild and crazy. Woo! I love you, however, I don't really trust people that were not raised on Love Boat episodes. Do you mean to tell me you were raised by your own parents? I'm sorry. I think we had the better deal. Yeah. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I was gonna write some awesome new comedy tonight. Instead I masturbated. So instead I have these happy faces.
Hey.
That only works so many times. Yeah.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Alright, so I was dating a while back, and apparently I hadn't dated since 1998. And you can order a man like a pizza. Extra sausage. Not too much salt, not too big. Anybody here had a dick that was too big? Any women? Just the bigger the better, right? Men think the bigger the better. Women are like, no, fuck you, there's a wall. There's a wall. And if you're too big, say you're 20 inches. You have to have mass everything. Alright, maybe that was a little exaggeration 15, but still. What are you gonna do? Put an ad on Craigslist for a woman with a large and cavernous vagina? No.
Yeah.
Poor
You need to change your prices. Oh.
But I'm gonna end with this one, and I was dating recently, and I didn't want a relationship as much as a service stick. You know, like the service dog who wears the little tiny vest and can go everywhere. Well, I'm pretty sure I can talk some guy into wearing a little tiny vest on his dick, and with a doctor's note and a mask on. Could do anything. I'm asking them important questions. The important questions. And I give it back to the host. Give it up for your fabulous host. Alright, this one's gone. Please come to the beach house 279. Go ahead.
Thank you, Ericka. Oh my God, I have so much stuff now. Thanks, Jimmy. Thank you.
Did you talk to Kenny?
Wait, is your name Kenny or Jimmy?
No, Kenny.
It's not Jimmy on the fucking thing.
Yeah, no, it's Kenny.
I introduced you as Jimmy.
No.
You didn't say anything.
No, I said Kenny.
I really want us to be friends. Jimmy, I really want us to be friends, but you gotta be Jimmy. Somebody's also a slut. I'm glad I'm not the only slut, alright? I know.
Beggars can't be queers.
But a beggar can be a swallower. Okay. Are you having fun?
This is like, I'm discouraged.
Are you here for this right now?
My lawyer says.
Okay. Because you guys didn't see what happened before. This was my experience. I sat behind this young lady over here, and because I'm somehow in charge of introducing people, that means I know where the bathroom is, but it also means I know made-up sign language. So picture this, I'm sitting behind you, this beautiful lady over here is just making this sign at me, And I'm here in the short shorts, like, do I need to go, do I take it off more? Like, I only got so many layers, lady.
What the fuck is that?
That's a lazy
It's a
Susan.
lazy Susan. I just need to know from you, seriously, how is this the international sign for I gotta pee? I'm getting that feeling like, yo, pump it, louder, pump it. Like that's what I was getting.
I got your attention.
Black
got my
Eyed Peas
attention.
live.
I was saying,
Pig.
you got my curiosity. You got my curiosity. That is for sure.
We're all friends here, right?
Yes, we are. We
We're
are.
all friends.
You know, somebody's gonna get to see some nip by the end of the night. That's
Oh, right
What?
there. That's bathroom.
this guy wants to fuck me so bad.
Yo, toilet for the tea.
All right.
For the tea.
Oh, I gotta pee.
Oh, you're funny. Oh, funny lad.
I gotta pee.
She said
I
no,
gotta-
no, toilet.
I gotta pee or I gotta pee?
If you, wait, please, what is the sign for peeing? Please. This is,
Toilet. T for toilet.
okay.
It's the letter T.
It's very subtle.
Quick, right? B and
Yeah, your thumb has to be
Okay.
between.
That's
Look
very,
at the flick of the wrist.
it's not just for peeing. Alright, let's see. So the next comedian coming out, he's got glasses. He's got a shirt that's somewhere between green and blue. It's a beautiful color. He's wearing a hat. He is a god among men and a man among Sex Pistols. Give it up for Matt Nelson, everybody.
Thank you. My name is Matt, and I am from Grand Rapids, Michigan. You know where that is?
Yeah, I'm a keeper.
Not from the toilet. So I hear that they have an Olive Garden here now. That just started up. So about that place is me and my wife went there. They have that endless pasta thing, you know, and they got all the pasta you can eat for $12.95. So we sit down, order it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get that spaghetti and meatballs. They come down over the table and they bring a plate with fucking meat sauce on it. And I'm like, where's the meatballs? And they're like, oh, that's an extra $5, sir. And I'm like, you fucking kidding me? I gotta pay an extra $5 for the meatballs? No way, dude. Crazy. In Olive Garden, you know, you see the pictures and the commercials on the TV. And they're like, that's spaghetti meatballs. But I love it here in Hawaii. It's been definitely a change coming from Michigan. The difference between the flipping you off the bird and the fucking shotgun. The first time I learned that when I got here, I could just peacefully pull right out in front of somebody and you throw the shotgun, you're good. But I do look a little bit like Chris Farley, so I can do Chris Farley. Favorite one is Black Sheep.
Voting kicks ass, and Al Donnelly kicks ass. You got some kick-ass shit.
yeah.
So I can do the whole van down by the river, and that scene starts with, well, kids, we've decided to get a motivational speaker, and the reason is that Lucelia, the cleaning lady, found a bag of grass in the laundry room. She didn't smoke it, did she? No, she didn't smoke it. We're just afraid that, you know, pot could lead to other drugs like boom, pow, crack, and ice. So we've got your motivational speaker. His name is Matt Foley, and he's been downstairs drinking coffee for the past 4 hours. Just give him a big hand. He's coming on up. Hey, Matt, come on up. How's everybody? Good, good. As your fathers told you, my name is Matt Foley. I am a motivational speaker. I am 35 years old and divorced, and I live in a van down by the river. Now, what do you want to do with your life, little buddy? Well, I was thinking of being a writer, man. Well, la-dee frickin' da! What do you say, Dad? Looks like we got ourselves a real Bill Shakespeare here. Well, actually, we were trying to encourage him writing. Dad, can't you shut your big yapper? I heard you aren't using your papers for writing, but for rolling doobies. You're going to be doing plenty of doobie rolling when you're living in a van down by the river.
Wow.
Takes it out of me. But I am part Jewish, German, French, Irish, and English. Yes. And so my dad's side is German and Jewish. So he's like this little guy, and you know he's got glasses and fucking anal is all shit. I mean, for instance, one time we were on the road and we blew the water pump in our car, and I had to call him because I didn't have a credit card or anything. So I call him up and I'm, hey Dad, I need we're on the side of the road and need a credit card. And he's like, what? Hey Matt, what did you say? You're on the side of the road with a what? I said, I just need your credit card. We need a tow. We're on the side of the road. Let me give you a call back here a second. Calls me back. Hey, Matt, so you're telling me that you're on the side of the road and you got a water pump problem? Yeah, that's all I need. I just need a credit card to get through there. Yeah. Well, about what's your plan to pay me back? Don't have a plan to pay you back. But it's let's see. Well, that's all I got for you. I will pass it on.
Missed you on the side.
Hey! All right. Matt Nelson, everyone. Also, give it up for this impeccably dressed lady leaving the room. Yes. Give it up for her as well. Matt, you've never made living down by a river so achievable. I want you to say that you are a hero and you set a gold standard for everyone who has never seen 90s Saturday Night Live. Shut the fuck up! Okay, that is a good example of negative big dick energy.